They were very good in the first quarter, and they're working this up-tempo on this drive.
Gaskin trying to get a block outside from Robert Hunt, the starting right guard, and he loses a yard. And nice pursuit on the play. That's Matt Judon. He comes as a free agent from the Baltimore Ravens. Tua looks into a nickel secondary. Gaskin got away from Bentley. Lost in the playoffs a year ago at Arrowhead. 2nd and 5. And the twirling Gaskin. Waddle in motion. He's been quiet second half. And Tua trying to get away. Got a block. Phillips was chasing. And it is almost picked off and was. On the ricochet. Pulled off by Jonathan Jones.
And it was the pressure put on by Judon and Adrian Phillips. Adrian Phillips gets in the backfield, and Tua does a good job of avoiding him. Watch as he spins out of it, but watch Judon finish it off, forcing that errant throw into coverage.
Well, a couple Dolphins just about had it, Wilson and Gesicki, but it ends up in the hands.
Be a work in progress. They just need to try and build on it week in and week out.
Half-yard gain, Carter the block, 2nd down, long 9, and over the head of Darius.
When you see it in a game, it's something that he has actually put some time into.
3rd and 8, Carter was back there, blocking holds up Ben Roten, but now they're getting chased by Judon. Matthew Judon from behind brings it down, flag is thrown.
Attacking, which running back, and if it was odd, it's left. If it's even, it's right. Winston under pressure. This is the linebacker that you pointed out at the top, Matt Judon. Back-to-back weeks with a sack for Judon, and a big one here to force 3rd down and long.
And Judon on the backside, not fooled. They've been running this all day over to this way. Watch him keep his shoulder square and then play up the field on the naked boot keep. There he goes. Explode out, cut off the quarterback so he can't get out there to get the flat throw and take him down. Beautifully played, beautifully executed by Matt Judon.
In motion. Fake to Hill. Winston. Nothing downfield, and there is Dietrich Wise with a clutch defensive play. 3rd down and goal.
A really nice job on the coverage, switching guys up, taking guys away. You can see the zone there, and then it's really about Wise getting the inside move, defeating the double team. There's our guy there, number 9, Matt Judon as well.
4-man rush. Pressure from Matt Judon. There he goes. That's a big defensive play for Matt Judon again. He's had a couple of them today. His 2nd sack. And now that's going to force a New Orleans punt. A 2nd straight 3-and-out for the Patriots defense.
Yeah, and he gets a little delay right here. He's out here asking for people to crowd noise, get it up there. Watch the hesitation, and then he gets to the edge on Ramczyk and continues to flow over the top. But I tell you, there were people booing when the Patriots decided to kick a field goal.
Brings Fournette back into the slot. And then throws, and that's incomplete. Intended for Cameron Brate.
That thing for the back corner of the end zone, and Brate was definitely somewhere else. And
tight formation. Play clock down to 2. Brady throwing low for Fournette, so they stop him here. Brady, look out, and there is Judon again. The most impressive of the free agent pickups to this point. Brady called him the best player on Baltimore's defense. That's why they got him.
Yeah, one of those alternative kind of protections here. They were going to try and bring the guard Alex Kappa over there and double team him with Fournette, and John said thank you, no.
And the Patriots throwing their arms up at the line of scrimmage as if to indicate they know it's on them.
Hands to the face. Up at the 76. Half an inch to the goal. The keeps going down.
On the offense on Donovan Smith, the left tackle. They went that long gain.
It's just a killer penalty right here. Let's take a look. Judon, and he has impacted the game in a huge way. Just like Mac Jones on the offensive side, it's been Judon who Belichick just could not sing his praises anymore, could he, Al, than what he did with us the other day. And he is showing up big so far in this one. One of the things that you love seeing is not just guys who get sacks and all of that, but guys who make hustle plays going back down the field. Clearly fooled on this one. Screen pass got him. He did not take a moment off. Comes back and makes a big play.
12th carry. To about the 39. Penalty.
Take a look. We can see it. I don't.
Yeah, we can see it, but keep the drive going from the 25-yard line. Jones. Catch from the 6-yard line. Trying to bounce his way off, but he can't. Judon is right there. Taking care of Fournette there. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
That's really the difference between Judon and the other edge players that they have on this defense, is that Judon is physical enough to come in here and blow this thing up. The other guys, Josh Uche, Chase Winovich, they're really good pass rushers, but they don't have this sort of physical edge that you see from Judon. Defensively, because they convinced them that all these guys were pressure options. They slide that way, and Judon ends up with a free run, and Brady had no choice but to throw that one high. So defensively, I think you are overjoyed at this point in the game.
2nd down and 2, and they go back on the ground with Ingram. And Ingram can't get past Kyle Duggar.
Both in the backfield last time Lindsey went in motion.
Mills cannot escape Judon, and he now has 5.5 sacks on the season.
Defenders always talk about read your keys. That time all the flow going away from Judon. Stay at home, make sure that they don't get outside of you. Excellent job.
Patriots call their first time out. They have 2 remaining. And now with 5.5 sacks, Judon has tied Andre Tippett and Chandler Jones for the most sacks by a Patriot through the first 5 games. He still has a half to go. On 3rd and goal. Mills trying to buy time. Judon again! 2 sacks on the last 3 plays.
Judon now has more sacks than Chase Winovich, who was the sack leader for the Patriots last year at 5.5.
Patriots only rushed 2. Here they are trying a lateral. Connolly, and it's knocked down. Ball is loose. Judon scoops it up. Matthew Judon will wisely go down. A flag is down.
They call this one play. Oh, boom, it's the right. Then hand it off and go.
3rd and 1, and I don't think he quite got there. Right into the arms of Judon. It's about a foot shy.
For LA, motion man Keenan Allen. Fake it. Rush is coming. Herbert has to adjust, and he's got to eat it. Back at the 30-yard line, Matt Judon. What a season he's put together for New England.
So watch what happens, because someone's supposed to pick up Matthew Judon on the backside, and you see Steven Anderson, 89, coming over from the left side to the right side, but he's way too late. Judon, unblocked, does what unblocked good players do.
The way New England has neutralized this Los Angeles offense has been very impressive. Herbert, sacked, flag down, Barmore. First man there, Matthew Judon gets in on the act as well.
On 1st down, they'll keep him on the ground again, and there is McCaffrey, and this is for very little, if anything.
His catch rate this season has only been at 38%. You know, they need him to be a big part of this offense.
Darnold pulled down back at the 43-yard line by Matthew Judon.
Well, I think Dennis Daly, he just falls down. And right now it's, you know, the cliche, when it rains it pours, but it's not looking good for Carolina. They have more injuries on that offensive line. And Judon just makes an inside move and makes Daly fall to the ground. And
Keenum from the gun. Keenum devoured back at the 49. Judon having a career year.
Remember, his previous high was 9.5 sacks with Baltimore in 2018. Njoku tries to chip him, but Blake Hance, who's playing right tackle for the injured All-Pro Jack Conklin, no shot. Now tell me where he was supposed to throw the football. Look at the coverage. Covered, 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 covered. No spot. No spot for him to fit it in there.
And Charles, they're going for it.
Makes sense.
Your 14th year like he is. He's tough. There's no doubt about it. 2nd and 4. And Gallman gets swallowed up as Judon proves he does more than just rush the passer, and Godshaw was there as well. A loss of 3 on the play. Yeah, I'll say he takes on 2. He goes right through Smith, and then Matthews is trying to get a little chip on him as well. 3rd down and 9. Ryan in trouble, and down he goes. Judon gets another. And Ryan has no chance behind this offensive line right now. Well, it looked initially like he's going to Kyle Pitts. He gets off it pretty quick. It didn't look clean to him, but he has no chance. I mean, they've got the running back in there to help out, and yet he looks inside. I mean, here comes Matthew Judon. It's one-on-one, and the reason you put a back over there is to help your tackle. And you got no help whatsoever, and that's
3 calling the plays for Tennessee. Tannehill, protection holds up initially, and he backs into the rush. And guess who? Matt Judon again.
And the reason Matt Judon was able to finish off that play was the coverage downfield. Watch him working against David Quessenberry, 72. Quessenberry does a nice job by pushing him upfield, and ordinarily your quarterback steps up in the pocket and makes a throw. But because there's no one open downfield, Tannehill wants to tuck it and start to move to try and extend the play.
See all these guys around the line of scrimmage.
Allen has lots of time. Trying to run out of there. And he'll be taken down. Able to pick up a couple. Judon able to grab him.
Going on in the back.
Allen to throw off the play fake. Now in some trouble, and he's tripped up. Judon eventually will bring him down. Big sack, big play by the New England defense.
They had hard play action, and they wanted to get the ball to Dawson Knox in the back of the end zone. He had a little window there, but when the eyes come down for Josh Allen, when he gets that pressure and his eyes come down there, he doesn't keep him downfield, and he doesn't see Dawson Knox open in the back of the end zone.
One of the things you don't notice on a play like that, Dietrich Wise, who's
one usually finds their way free.
Singletary returns for Buffalo, 2nd and 14. Allen hit as he throws, and that ball bounced on the ground as Judon finally put the pressure on the quarterback. Patriots are claiming, hey, that's a fumble.
And that's how the officials played it out. Now they'll discuss it. Was his arm moving forward, or did Judon knock that one free?
Called a fumble on the field, and this is immense.
After discussion, the movement on the field is an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
And I think they got that right.